Yo, what's up, good people of America and globally around the world? I was going to do a live earlier, but then King Kendrick himself went live on his Facebook page. And I actually didn't get to watch it because my mama called, y'all. My mama called. I can't get off the phone with my mama. She just talks forever. So it is what it is.
Hey, King
Well,
Kendrick.
let's watch it though.
Live from Bullitt County Detention Center. A very, very, very urgent message. I'm asking that all press the share button, call whoever you can call, make them aware of the situation. Whether that not only involves my life, the safety of my life, but the safety of inmates' life here at Bullitt County Detention Center, right here in Bullitt County, Kentucky. There's a situation going on where out of all public defenders, my public defender was recently forced to hand over her resignation within the last couple of days because she was caught up and participating in a drug ring that has taken place within this jail. And they are trying to, dump this situation on inmates and trying to cover the situation up and keep the public from finding out about it. But it's very important that y'all know that there was an investigator who came to the jail today from the DPA's office, which is the public defender's office out here in Fulton County. Me and the investigator spoke for 2 hours, and y'all know me, I'm good at, taking notes and recording and timestamps and all that. And I was able to prove everything that's going on with the staff, not the inmates, because I'm not interested in throwing the inmates under the bus, but with the staff, the deputies, the involvement with the jailer, the chief of the jail, and all of these people who are involved in this situation and covering it up with the drugs being smothered in the jail and the inmates overdosing and lives have been online, and even myself who was drugged in here. I'm asking that y'all please contact the local news, the local authorities, in Kentucky, mayors, governors, whoever y'all can get a hold of, the ACLU, whoever y'all can get a hold of, DOC, DOJ, let them know about this situation today. As the investigator was in here talking to me in the visitation booth here in Bullitt County from about 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. That's when they want to be able to request the open records recording. As the investigator from the DPA's office was talking to me, it was a white woman. As she was talking to me, she was taking notes and she was agreeing with everything that I was saying, and she was confirming that this jail is corrupt. She was confirming that the chief of the jail is corrupt, which is Michael Goldsmith. She was confirming that, Brian Whitaker was corrupt, who is the new jailer at this jail. As we was approximately 2 hours in to her investigation, with her taking the notes and the things that I was giving her, and I wasn't giving her the whole thing, but I was just giving her certain things that she needed to know. They was listening on the visitation phone because she was on the other side of the glass. And I was on the other side of the glass, and as we talking through a phone, they was listening. Then a woman by the name of Marlena, she comes in, she just recently became the supervisor, a black woman, just became the supervisor out here at Bullitt County Public Defender's Office. She then comes in, snatches the phone from the investigator, and she tells me, Kendrick, you gotta stop. This is too much. She said, I just found out that this stuff is true because I had been warning her through my chirp device for the last couple of days about this situation that went down and how my public defender had got caught and how she was forced to turn in her resignation because she had got caught with the drug situation, smuggling the drugs in the jail and participating in that, and how they tried to sweep it under the rug and just forced her to turn in her resignation instead of putting it out there and letting, public defender's office and everybody else know why she really left. So, as they confirmed this stuff was true, the phone was then taken from the investigator. Marlena then gets on the phone with me. She tells me this, I cannot let nobody know that this investigation, that I spoke to this investigator and I did not talk to her. And then she says, she looks me in my eyes and she's scared to death because there's some type of message on her phone that she shows the investigator that I didn't get to see. And I'm guessing it was some type of threat. She then says to me she's not willing to sacrifice me. And I'm thinking, what? What are you talking about? And she's scared to death. And she's like, please, you can't tell nobody. And then her and the investigator pretty much tells me that they're about to go to the Commonwealth Attorney's office and try to get me out of jail. And they're working on a deal to keep me out of here as long as I don't say nothing about nothing. And I'm like, look, I don't operate like that. And I'm basically telling them, under certain circumstances, I would be willing to do this and that, but there would have to be certain circumstances. And so they leave out of here, they go to the Commonwealth Attorney's office, and as I leave the visitation booth, I then run into the jailer, the person who's over the whole jail, which is Brian Whitaker, and I say, can I talk to you? Because I wanted to talk to him about this drug lane situation and how it's been swept under the rug and what just took place in there in the visitation room. And he's running around chasing dogs. They got these random little puppy hound dogs or country dogs, whatever you want to call it, running all over the jail. He's chasing a dog through the jail instead of taking what I'm saying serious. But make a long story short, he then ran around the corner like he was looking for the dog. But he radioed all his deputies and his chief deputy to come to the octagon right there outside the visitation booth, and then they began to interrogate / intimidate me, and then they put me in the hole. Put me in handcuffs, ordered that I be put in handcuffs. I was not being belligerent, I was not being loud. I was trying to continue, let these people know what's going on in the jail. And then he started bragging about how he's put $200,000 plus dollars into the jail and the camera system and all that. And I'm basically just trying to let it go. This stuff that I'm about to tell you is on camera. This stuff that these are not allegedly, these are not anything. And I've been trying to request open record request forms for a while now. They won't let me have access to any attorney. I've been trying to get an attorney phone call the whole time I've been in there. They will not allow me to get an attorney phone call on the private line. Everything that I do, they're monitoring and recording, and they have tracked me in this jail. So then the DPA's office makes this deal with me, the public defender's office makes this deal with me to go and try to get me out of jail, but the jailer then blocks the deal that the DPA and the Commonwealth Attorney came up with today, that basically saying they would get me out of this jail. But the jailer blocks the deal and was like, no, he wants some type of conviction because he's afraid that what's about to come out pertaining to him in his jail. And I got news for y'all. The old jailer that died, a guy by the name of Paul Watkins, I'm beating him to the chase. I know exactly what these people are about to do. They're about to blame everything on the old jailer, and they're going to say that his camera system was cheap and it didn't work because all of the stuff that I'm telling y'all about has been caught on camera since 2021, since I first came in this jail on August the 20th, 2021, all the way up until this day, which is now October the 14th, exactly 1 day from 1 year from when my sister died. This is the anniversary of my sister's death, and then it's also the anniversary of when me and Julia first got into this whole situation involved in this system of me being falsely accused on October 14, 2021. So here we go again for the third straight year, October 14th, 2023. There's something going down. And to make a long story short,
nephew, this is not October, this is August.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. August. I said October. I'm sorry. I mean August. It happened August 14th, 2021 is when the first situation went down with me and Julia. And then August 14th last year, my sister died. And then this year, of course, August 14th, this is going on this day. But make a long story short, these people are sick. They're trying to cover this up. These are facts. This stuff is in my church device. There's video proof. Like I said, the investigator coming to the jail, and then the jailer ordered for the investigator and the public defender, the supervisor of the public defender's office, to be to leave the jail. And he stated to me and all of his deputies on camera that the public defender and the investigator is not allowed back in his jail. Now, that means I can't even have access to the people who are live from Bullitt County.
Sorry about that, y'all. I need to actually use this phone. So I'm gonna we're gonna play the rest of the video from this one. There we go, right where we left off.
And all of his deputies on camera that the public defender and the investigator is not allowed back in his jail. Now, that means I can't even have access to to the people who are supposed to be helping me, and I'm supposed to be aiding them in my defense, so I'll be let out this jail. This jail is 100% corrupt. They are withholding my motions of discovery from me, my grand jury audio from me. They still don't have nothing sorted out when it comes to my contempt of courts. It is completely sick. The stuff that Judge Burns has done, Judge Porter has done, all of this stuff is captured on video in court at the jail. They got me jumped by, the white supremacist gang, a guy by the name of M. Wright, an inmate that was in here, M. Wright. I'll just call him M. Wright for now. That's his first initial. The last name is Wright. And then currently they have me in a situation where they're doing their scare tactics again, where they have put an inmate in the dorm with me now, who's a bigger white guy who has the swastika and stuff. He's wearing the swastika and everything. But me and him have talked personally because I know exactly what their tactics are, and I know how to deal with, people who have been coerced and who have, been asked to do, games and missions and stuff like that. But, my good spirit just overrides all that. On top of that, in a one-on-one setting, I'm not going to fear no man. So I'm good. It's just him with the swastika or whatever. It's not no more of him that I know of. But he's clearly flying the swastika in here. And they have him in this dorm with me and just recently put him in here as all of this stuff has unfolded and as I started to talk as a scare tactic. This jail is completely sick. Brian Whitaker and Michael Goldsmith, who is the chief of Brian Whitaker, is the jail. They have no business being in control of this jail. The people of Bullitt County got it 100% wrong when they elected Brian Whitaker to be this jail. This man doesn't have a clue. I showed him where a weapon is in the jail today that I've prevented 3 different inmates from using on other inmates because this weapon is clearly going to kill somebody. I was forced to show them where that weapon was today because I don't want that weapon being used on me. Now that I have basically uncovered the situation with the drug ring, but I uncovered it from the point of view of what deputies and public defenders and stuff like that are involved with this stuff, and from the administration side of the jail, not the inmates, because the inmates have been entrapped and compelled to be involved in the situation, meaning they should not be sentenced or convicted of anything when it comes to the situation, because these people was entrapped and compelled to be involved in the situation, and the amount of money that's been made in there is sick. You see all of this stuff is recorded through the jail phones, through the church, through the cameras and everything, but they're going to try to do something to make this stuff disappear. It didn't start, it's been going on since day one that I've been in this jail. I picked up on certain things that were just out of line, and the more and more I stayed in this jail, I picked off pretty much everything that one could pick off. And when y'all see the amount of stuff that I've uncovered in this jail and what's going on in this jail as far as deputies having relationships with inmates, sex is taking place in this jail, drugs that's been smothered in, all types of stuff that's going on here, people's food that's been poisoned, and all types. I mean, it's nuts. Y'all gonna see that these are not allegedly, these are facts, these are things that was captured on video, but once again, they're gonna try to say that the video system has failed some way, somehow. I noticed them preparing for these mistakes because as the thunderstorms have been rolling through Kentucky the last few months, they have been flickering and cutting off the lights, and so they're gonna try to...
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
They're going to try to say the storm or something like that made them lose the video data, or they're going to blame it on the jailer that died back in November, which was Paul Watkins, the one who was called on audio calling Eddie Maddox, a nigger who was a then deputy here at this jail. So they're going to try to do something on the lines of making this stuff disappear, but I just want to get it out there to the public because I do strongly believe that the chief, Michael Goldsmith, and Brian Whitaker are working on a way to somewhat silence me or do something, because they intimidated me today, and then they put me in the hole for a little over an hour, from like 11:30 to almost 1 o'clock. They had me in the hole. That's on video, and they basically intimidated me and they triggered my anxiety and all that. But I did remain calm, and they was kind of forced to let me out the hole because they knew that basically it was wrong and that I was...
This call will be terminated in 1 minute.
And I'm not fearful, to speak of them to the point to where I want to speak the truth and tell what's going on. But I was asked by the public defender's office and told by the supervisor Marlena Ragland, after she read whatever text message was sent to her phone, she came and snatched the phone from the investigator, and I was told, don't tell nobody about what just went down, and she forced the investigator to get out of there quick, fast, and hurry, and she said on the phone, Kendrick, I just found out all of this was true just now, and they was forced to leave. So please push the share button. I'm going to call back real quick, but please push the share button and get this message out, and please call the local news and have them come interview with me, please, ASAP. Local news, mayors, ACLU office, all of these people. Call anyone, DOJ, DOC, and
Well, y'all hear it from him. Y'all hear it. Y'all share this video. I'm not going to hang up. Like he said, he's going to call back. Share, share, share. Send up in fire emojis. Let's get this algorithm going. Let's get the rhythm going. I appreciate y'all watching and listening.
Call has been accepted.
Yes, I did.
Please. We're good?
I have some messages that just came in for you.
But listen, hold on, before we get those messages, please press the share button, get these messages out. There is a deputy right now by the name of Deputy Nuche that I've caught red-handed. I got the timestamps. I even got him admitting to this on camera of him moving the drugs throughout the jail. This stuff is sick. He's working right now on my hall and Max Hall here at Bullitt County Detention Center, and I've been repeatedly reporting the situation with this man to my floor deputies and requesting to speak to Sergeant Donaldson is working right now tonight. I've requested for her to come down and speak to me. I also put it in a medical grievance about Deputy Nuche working tonight and told the nurse to check the grievance because they're only letting us file one grievance a day, and half the time the grievance and the kiosk machine don't even work. But this man is working right now. I ask that everyone call Bullitt County Detention Center tonight and report that Deputy Nuche should not be working on the floor, that there is camera evidence and proof of him not only moving drugs, but admitting that he was...
Kendrick, I'm sorry to cut you short, but our friend TR just said, she just sent me some videos, and she said that they told her that they got caller ID. They told her that they had caller ID and just sent videos of her child's volleyball game to people's messengers. She said, call her ASAP.
I can't even comprehend what's going on with that right now, but I can't take that in right now. I have to focus on what this right now. I don't even know what you just said.
Taylor said they have caller ID and they sent her videos through Messenger about her child playing volleyball. They're watching her, and she needs you to call her.
I'm talking about the people at the jail basically threatening. Yeah, I got proof that they do that too. Deputy Smith, who no longer works here, he was doing that with some of the Tim Kendrick supporters. I got proof of all of it. I have timestamps that's going to prove this, but that's what they do. But you can't be fearful. You can't back down from these people. We have to stand up. I know I'm going to stand up. I'm in the custody detained right now, and I'm speaking from their phones from inside their jail. So the people out there, you cannot be fearful. You have to stand up, because at the end of the day, they fear us. I know they fear me. That's why I'm trapped in there. They fear me, but at the end of the day, I'm going to continue to open my mouth. I'm going to continue to speak the truth. I'm not making none of this stuff up. What's going on in this jail is ugly, 100% sick and disgusting, and it needs to be investigated. And these are not allegedly. Remember, there's cameras all throughout this jail. These people are sick.
Okay, Taylor, I'm gonna listen to him, but this is crazy. All of this is crazy.
They neglected people medical attention. I've had several heart attacks in here. Y'all know how much I've been through, the stress and the things I have to think of. The fact I lost my brother and sister all within the last year. All the things I got to deal with, death threats, being in here, with people who, grew up in this county and who are racist and things like that. A lot on my mind, right? All of it causes anxiety and stuff. There's been moments where, my heart just couldn't take it no more. There's literally situations in this jail where y'all gonna see, damn, was he dead? They hit me with the machine and all of this stuff, and I remember coming back and waking up to a scene, and they're trying to cover up all of it. I was like literally gone, y'all. I was gone. You're gonna see stuff on video that went down in this jail that is gonna blow y'all mind, because y'all gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe that's what he was going through. You're gonna see where they literally tortured me, put me in restraining chairs, stuck me up under the AC units. It's already naturally cold in jail. They restrained me in a chair, purposely put me up under the AC unit where the earth's going to vent, and left me there for hours. Neglected me from getting water for days. Kept me where I had to lay on the floor. Put me in the hole where there was ants and bed bugs just nibbling all over me as I just laid there, and would not let my letters and stuff make it outside this jail. But still to this day have denied me access to any attorney on a private line. Everything that I do is on this phone right here, and they're listening right now, and they come up with a game plan, and then they try to figure out a way to make me look crazy or trick me, because I no longer let them trick me. Like the guy dude in here with the flashlight, he's sitting right behind me, right here. I'm not letting none of that trick me. I'm staying focused, and I'm standing my ground. But if something was to happen where somebody starts something, like, yeah, of course I'm going to be forced to defend myself, but at the end of the day, this jail is sick.
Okay, Taylor said that she repeated about the heart attack, and they played it off, and that's why he went to the hospital because of it. And
Exactly.
She said
Taylor was the reason why they had to force me to go to the hospital, because I chirped her. She is a nurse. I chirped her and told them about the decline in me. Hospital, she called up her, and then it was forced because she knew to make me go. And what's so crazy about that situation, I told them they was wrong for what they had been doing, and that God was going to get that jailer and the people who was involved in carrying out his evil agenda. And I kid y'all not, y'all, as I was in the hospital and I came back from the hospital, the very next day, the jailer died from a heart attack.
she said they coming for you because she called. She called
At the end of the day, it's bigger than all of them right now. There's so many other people here that are getting trapped and being affected by this drug thing before overdose. It's only a matter of time before someone dies that you know, or your loved one, or for anybody that can die at any given moment. These people need to be reported. It needs to be properly investigated. The news needs to be made known of the situation. Once again, my public defender, the woman who's supposed to be representing me, is the woman who got caught sneaking the drug in, participating in sneaking the drugs in, and being involved in this drug ring. And the chief, Brian Whitaker, and the jailer, Brian Whitaker, and Chief Goldsmith of the jail are participating in covering this situation while right now as we speak. And they will not take a report on record. I'm willing to put all this on record, and I tried to tell them I want to talk to you on a recorded, where this is recorded, and the recording said they will not take the report. I've been trying to do this for almost a year. So, 7 months plus, and they will not take it. They will not take it. They will not take it. I've asked in the news, and people who know how to get access to the jail cameras and body cam footage and all that. Please get all of my grievances that I found. Please get the jailhouse videos and the timestamps of the things that I reported, and y'all see that this is 100% true, and it's been swept under the rug because this whole entire county seems to be 100% corrupt when it comes to the people that are running this county.
Okay, she said this. I just want him to be aware. I said fentanyl and their names. I said her name, said the public defender. She sent it all to me. Then I look up and my child's gang videos from tonight is being shared. I don't share that shit with everyone. So the videos of her child playing volleyball is being shared and she don't share it.
At the end of the day, it's the government. We up against the machine, but there's no backing down for me. It's all about what are y'all going to do? Are you going to join me? I truly believe in John 14. I don't know if y'all know, but John chapter 14, verse 12 says, I truly believe in that. I truly believe that I am He, H-E, capital H-E, when it comes to John 14, 12. I truly believe that I'm capital H-E. What are you? Are you going to join me and do something greater? that's cool. But I ain't going to attempt, and I truly believe, not only am I going to attempt, I'm going to succeed, and I'm going to do something greater. Go read John 14, verse 12. You can do it. I can do it. I am he. Who are you? You can be she. You can be he. But I'm claiming it that I am he. John 14, chapter 12. I'm going to stand up to these people. I don't care if I lose my life standing up to these people. Eternal life is promised to me, but these demons have to be exposed. The words of God has to come true. What is done in the dark must come to the light, and I am the light. I am the fire. I am the one that God has used to shed light on this very, very dark situation that's going on in Bullitt County Jail, and I will not back down or bow down to anybody that is involved in evil. I will continue to expose evil away from me and the ones that God has used me to help save their soul. It's that simple. It's that simple.
She says, I ain't back down in 3 years. Just know and make the needed calls. We are them.
Situation is sick. I'll stand up. Spread this word. Everybody know live. If you got a live, use your live tonight and talk about this. You never know who's watching. You never know who's listening. At the end of the day, there are people who are over these people. And when the right person hears what's going on, they will punish and they will correct the situation. This situation needs to be correct. But more importantly, God is over all. He sees all. And that's why the word has been fulfilled and I'm being used to expose these people. That's simple. What's done in the dark will come to the light. Brian Whitaker, Chief Goldsmith, the staff that's working here at this jail, Deputy J, Deputy May, I can go down the list. There's so many of them that's involved in this stuff. These people are sick and they're clearly involved in trapping inmates who are already struggling with addiction. They're clearly involved in trapping inmates into a situation where they might lose their life. I've already had to lost their freedom. People like me, where an inmate participated in putting drugs in my food, and I was so high, I caught so many charges. I was wildly, because I don't do drugs. Now they're trying to tamper with my medical records and falsify lies and say that I'm a drug abuser. But anybody who knows me knows I've never been into drugs. Whether it's cigarette, weed, crack, I've never in my life, I've been in great shape my whole life, an athlete my whole life. I've never been one who partake in any of that crap. But they're switching records and trying to make it like I'm that person because I'm exposed to it.
She said they would let me make open records requests. You know this. Oh, they would not let her make open requests.
You got to go through the sheriff's office. The sheriff's office is super corrupt, but you still got to attempt to make sure you record every conversation that you have with anyone in Bullitt County when it comes to law enforcement. The sheriff's office, the jail is where you request the open records request for the jail cameras and all of that. But the sheriff's office, you can request body cam footage. You can go to the clerk's office. You can contact the ACLU and talk to them about the situation. The DOJ, the DOC. You can leave messages on the new mayor, the mayor of Louisville, the police chief of Louisville, because whatever's going on in Bullitt County Jail is going on in Louisville Jail because they're constantly transporting inmates back and forth. So this is not only a Bullitt County issue, this is a Louisville, Jefferson County issue too. So you need to contact the new chief. She's claiming that she wants to hear from the public. Well, tell her there's an inmate who is being kept from being part of the public right now, but I would love to speak to her. And also, y'all should blow up her voicemail, the new chief of Louisville. Y'all should contact the new mayor of Louisville and also the new mayor of Bullitt County and the chief of Bullitt County. The whole county is successful. I don't know if y'all been watching, but here just recently, the former sheriff, the chief sheriff.
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
Kendrick,
hold on. The former chief sheriff of Bullitt County just got caught with 3 stolen guns. They're covering this stuff up. I mean, his whole county's corrupt.
okay, she said we contacted ACLU, and then she just also put 2 cars that pulled up outside and made U-turns, and she's recording now.
Make sure y'all record everything. Make sure y'all record the people that y'all call and post them all under my comment section. Under my comment section, screenshots and everything, post it all up under there. Make sure y'all leave a paper trail. Don't back down from these people. Do not back down. It's gonna hang up. I'm gonna call back one more time and we're gonna sum this up, but don't back down and make sure you record every phone call when you report this, and make sure y'all contact every local news and let them know what's going on. I'm gonna call right back.
All right. So you saying 2 cars pulled up outside your house and made U-turns? Are you kidding me? Please tell me they're not doing it right now, Taylor. Keep recording. Whatever you do, just keep recording. Well, they both one's a red Kia and one's a white one. We're still recording. She said it was it's a red Kia and a white Kia that made a U-turn in front of our house. Taylor.
This is all I'm saying, just document all of that, but make sure y'all call the authorities, call the news, let them know they need to get upgrade energy immediately, and their life's on the line. This is bigger than me, y'all. This is bigger than me. When y'all see what's going on in here, y'all see the amount of money that these people are making, and then y'all see the fact that they're trying to cover it up. It's completely sick. And y'all can blow this number up. I'm going to give y'all this number probably. It's 502-203-1127. That's 502-203-1127. That is the supervisor of the public defender's 502 money that let them know they need to get upgrade energy immediately.
Y'all. He ain't playing.
This is bigger than me, y'all. This is bigger than me. When y'all see what's going on in here, y'all see the amount of money that these people are making, and then y'all see the fact that they're trying to cover it up. It's completely sick. And y'all can blow this number up. I'm going to give y'all this number probably. It's 502-203-1127. That's 502-203-1127. That is the supervisor of the public defender's cell phone. Blow that cell phone up tonight and let her know something must be done. What are you doing about this? Ask any question y'all want to ask her about this situation, because she is the one who looked at me with fear in her eyes and made the investigator leave the jail today and told me that I cannot tell no one about this. Well, I'm here to let her and everybody else know I'm going to tell any and everybody I get a chance to tell. I am not backing down. I don't have the fear that she has. I'm not up under the oath that she signed, whether it's a blood oath or sacrifice or whatever the hell she didn't got herself involved in. She must speak up and no, 502-203, and this is bigger than me. When you know all of that.
We're still recording. She said it was it's a red Kia.
Authorities call the news, let them know they need to get upgrade energy immediately, and their life's on the line. This is bigger than me, y'all. This is bigger than me. When y'all see what's going on in here, y'all see the amount of money that these people are making, and then y'all see the fact that they're trying to cover it up. It's completely sick. And y'all can blow this number up. I'm going to give y'all this number probably. It's 502-203-1127. That's 502-203-1127. That is the supervisor of the public defender's cell phone. Blow that cell phone up tonight and let her know something must be done. What are you doing about this? Ask any question y'all want to ask her about this situation, because she is the one who looked at me with fear in her eyes and made the investigator leave the jail today and told me that I cannot tell no one about this. Well, I'm here to let her and everybody else know I'm going to tell any and everybody I get a chance to tell. I am not backing down. I don't have the fear that she has. I'm not up under the oath that she signed, whether it's a blood oath or sacrifice or whatever the hell she didn't got herself involved in. She must speak up and tell the truth. The word of God is real. What's done in the dark is coming to the light, starting with her. The number is 502-203-1127. Her name is Marlena Ragland. And y'all leave voicemail, text messages, and to this woman respond and ask her what is she doing about this situation and the safety of the inmates that are in Bullitt County, and Kendrick Wilson in particular safely, who spoke up and told the investigator the truth. And who forced her to leave this jail? jail, and is she going to pull the jail video and make it come public of the visitation that went down from 9 a.m. to 11:30 today? And I have contacted from my church device. I contacted the Shavans. I contacted the Miscagnys. I contacted Thomas Clay. I contacted from my church device. I texted multiple attorneys and told them about this situation. We're going to see if these attorneys care enough to do anything about what's going on. All they seem to care about is money, money, money. But we're going to see which attorney truly cares about life, about inmates and people's life. This is not about a matter of a crime. This is a matter of life or death right now. Whether someone's guilty or not, this is life or death. My public defender is guilty in participating in a drug ring and getting drugs in this jail that can kill people. This is sick. There is a fentanyl issue going on in Bullitt County Detention Center along with the numbers of other drugs. It's sick. 100% sick.
Yep. It's just going on everywhere, but it's just bad. It's just freaking bad.
You can keep the line rolling. Hopefully some people will get things going. But I gotta let this inmate use the phone. In fact, it's my new brother, man. And y'all gonna be surprised who this inmate is, but I'm gonna let him use the phone. They all know what I'm trying to do, and the message I'm trying to get out. But we got 10 minutes left on the phone. I'm gonna let him kill this last 10 minutes. But I love y'all. Keep the line rolling. Please get this and speak on this. Allow Jasmine or whoever wants to come on, allow them to come on and speak on this situation when it comes to the Jasmines and the Taylors and stuff like that. The people, let them come on and speak because this story needs to be told. And more importantly, we got to get it out there. We can't back down. And the young lady that's going through what she's going through, let her come on and tell her story, what's going on outside her house, because I remember them nights. I truly remember them nights and days. It's real. That's what they do. Okay, I love y'all.
I think I did it right. Okay, we're adding it. Okay, hey, baby girl.
Hey, nothing else has driven by. It's quiet. I called. I'm losing my voice. That's why I sound like that. I called. First time I called, she said, I asked about commissary, and she said she put me on hold for 12 minutes. Said she was booking someone in. I hung up. I called back. Took several callbacks, and then the deputy, no shoe, whatever his name is, he answered. He pronounced it different than what it read. But I said, I was asking about commissary, and is there toiletries and food available, blah, blah, blah. And he said, yeah. I said, so, and you'll hear it in the message. I said, so you go to a restaurant and it's like an a la carte menu and you can order from that. Can you do that? And he was like, I don't know, something about, yeah, whatever's on there you can get. I said, so the Stephanie Newton, the public defender, and Deputy Newshot, is the fentanyl that they're bringing in the jail on the a la carte menu? I said, fentanyl? I said, yeah. He said, hold please. Yeah. I called back, and I told them the same thing, and then they told me, they said, we have caller ID, and they hung up. And then, and then they would answer the phone, I would call back, and they would just hang it up. And then those two cars came by, didn't pull in my driveway, but pulled close enough, did a U-turn, and drove off.
Okay. But I want to know how in the hell did a video of your child playing volleyball get sent?
It ended up in a messenger message. I have the screenshot. I said I did not send that. They're now sending these videos, but they have shared pictures of my children on the internet before, and they were deleted.
Girl, that's crazy. That's really crazy for real.
There is a law, a castle law. This is my castle.
Exactly.
Don't fuck with my babies.
Exactly.
3 things you don't fuck with: my money, my family, and my food. That's it. Don't come for my babies.
Right. Oh, Lord have mercy.
I understand that this is a dangerous place to be in.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. This isn't my first time. I've dealt with people in jail before, and I have always been the one to stand up for the black sheep, the odd man out. But they play a whole dirty ball game. And John Mattingly, it's over a year ago, I called Kendrick, obviously. I was in Indiana. I worked about 3 minutes from the Circle K. I pull up. John Mattingly pulls up beside me. I didn't know who it was before he got out, and I was like, oh my God. I went in, he went in. I came out, he came out. I went back in, he went back in. I came back out, he came back out. I took pictures of the vehicle and the license plate.
You shitting me?
I swear to you, I got the video with the pictures. You know, I called him and he's like, tell him was it John Kendrick's the I said, I am not. Well, he got my name and my number. I am not.
Girl, they are pitiful.
It's disgusting. It's gross. And I think what's even more gross about the situation is people can have their opinion about him. They can say he acted crazy, he acted this, he called people bitches, he called people out their names, he did this and that. But the truth of the matter is, these people took a couple hundred, a couple thousand to shut up and go against them.
Exactly. So he can whatever he wants. It's freedom of speech. He can say whatever he wants, call whoever, whatever he wants, but they have no right. But see, those who took that money, they were scared.
And this is just for the live, just because Aurora, she's probably watching and listening. There's multiple videos of that name being used, and under oath, it was said, I don't know the name Aurora. I've never used it. There are videos, and this is how he's being held, is because of the person that used that name.
Oh, it is who I think it is. Oh,
it definitely is. Oh, pasty thing, ugly thing.
Oh, Lord. She need to get a life for real.
But I'm just, like, I'm putting myself in a possible dangerous situation, and I will never let anyone do any harm to my kids. Believe that.
Yeah, same here. Same.
This stuff is so gross and disgusting. There's not. It's a friendship relationship between me and him. That is what it is. I watched it. I've seen it. I've witnessed it, and it's gross. It's sad and disgusting what's being done. And he's not the only one, but he is one of the only ones actually speaking out and letting people know and putting himself in harm's way.
Right. And it's so many people who want to speak out, but they're too scared. They fear
it's a scary spot to be in. It really, really is. It is scary, but you can't let them know. It's like a dog that sniffs fear. They're gonna attack.
Exactly. Well, you took the words right out of my mouth.
You're not gonna come get my babies. That's what you're not gonna do. I promise you. You can think I'm from where I am. I'm this. I'm that. You can think whatever you want to, but I promise I'm worse than a pit bull when it comes to my children.
And you know what? All these people that's being real fearful, God didn't give us the spirit of fear. You know, but it's just too many people just scary. Just to say, for all the business that they know, they want to take money to keep their mouth shut. They've been groomed. They've been groomed their whole life. The police, you listen to the police. You listen to the white man because this is what they'll do to you. Yeah.
and there's no way out, and they'll take everything from you, and this and this and that, and they were, books taken from them. You can't read, you can't do this, and that's where the fear comes from.
And to be honest, it's with all nations of life, not just white, black, Hispanic, Africans, everybody. Yeah. But the majority of the people who got the education were white with money. Mm-hmm. The upper class, some middle class. All depends on the funds that they're making. But we need not.
Who they know is a big part of it.
That right there. Who
is going to keep you where you need to be, going to keep the money coming in, as long as you shut your mouth and you go with the plan.
With the flow. Yep, you're right. Oh, everybody's leaving. We did have 23. Then we done lost. Oh, I love y'all anyway.
Oh, well, I do look a hot mess, and they're not impressed.
Girl, they died. Maybe
and my voice is a little raspy.
You do what I do, which is like this, and don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how to do that. I would rather do that, because I do this. I don't get on live. I don't do none of that.
Cover up the camera.
I'm done.
Slow. Oh my God!
Don't just watch. Leave a comment.
I'm slow.
There's probably somebody that don't want to leave a comment because they're already commented before.
You guys, we're gonna live.
It's probably the speaker.
And I would like for y'all to share some more. Throw up and fire emojis if you with Kendrick. If not, it's okay. We still love you anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna need y'all to be safe, stay dry, because most of us in this Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, all of that, we're wet because of the rain. But I love you. He loves you. We pray for you. You pray for us. But keep those that are incarcerated and in hospitals lifted up, especially those incarcerated that's dealing with all the drugs that's being brought in some way, somehow. I can't really speak on it. I'm just, let y'all know what I've heard. And I appreciate y'all coming on here. But go back, those who just not joining, go back and listen to the full video and see what the hell's going on. Y'all know. Peace out.
So that was today's, and I'm going to play yesterday's update. And then if you guys leave some comments, then I can talk back.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yo, what up, good people? It's Kendrick Wilson, aka King Kendrick. Man, I just wanted to do a Facebook Live this Sunday to update y'all on a situation that's very serious that's being swept up under the rug, just like post-corruption in Louisville is being swept up under the rug as far as Louisville, Bullitt County. But very, very serious situation here in Bullitt County Detention Center, where, of course, there is definitely a drug ring that is operating inside the jail. And when it comes to this drug ring, I'm not speaking about, the inmates. I'm speaking about, the people, the staff members of the jail operating this ring. And then, of course, they're probably utilizing a few people to help them get these drugs off. And then the situation that is most alarming is with the participation of the DPA's office, member of the DPA's office participating in the drug ring. And not just any member. These are people that are supposed to have the word honorable attached to their name, but there's nothing honorable about what they got going on. In particular, I've been trying to report this situation as far as the drug ring going on with inside jail ever since someone had drugged me back in, I believe it was early December. I was drugged, and I didn't appreciate the fact that happened, and been trying to report this situation as far as what's going on and how how dangerous the situation is. And of course, the chief of the jail, which would be Chief Goldsmith, and then the jailer has completely ignored, my reports and me, reporting this to other deputies who are not necessarily going to tell because, it involves their co-workers. But there has been a few deputies who have, noticed that the things that I've said are true, and they've uncovered and found, situations when it comes to the drugs itself, and reported it, but the reports was not properly kept in the file that was removed so that, the story didn't come out. But there's a situation where my public defender, who's been representing me, that I've been telling these people for over a year that I don't want Bullitt County DPA's office represent me. I want to represent myself. And it's been a constant, a back and forth between me and Judge Barris in court about DPA representing me. Well, just here recently, I use the word allegedly until it's cleared and it's put out there, which I really don't have to use the word allegedly, but I'll use it. But allegedly one of the DPA members, who represents me, was caught trying to sneak drugs into the jail. This is something that I've noticed that had been going on for a while and had been trying to report certain things, but because she resided over my case, it was actually hard to get the information off, and as obvious as I'm doing right now as far as Facebook Live, because I've heard for them, basically making matters worse as far as my case. But since these people have participated in trapping me in this jail with next to zero evidence over the last almost year, October 16th to make a year I've been in this jail, it's time to go on and put it out there that Bullitt County, along with Judge Barris, who is a circuit court judge out here, these people are beyond corrupt. I have video footage, I have timestamps, I have stuff that went on in the courtroom, video footage of things that's going on in the courtroom. I have all types of statements and everything from people where I have documented these things that's going down and the corruption that's going on within this jail. I'm calling on anyone who hears this to notify the local news or even the national news of the corruption that's going on here in Bullitt County Jail. And, I'm asking that the news come and interview me along with the FBI to fix this situation that's going on in this jail. It's sick, it's disgusting. If you was to test the inmates in this jail, I'm pretty sure a large percentage of them will come back with drugs in their system. And it's not their fault because a lot of these people out here in Bullitt County are junkies. So they have been entrapped and held by the participation of what's supposed to be officers, members of the court, DPA officers, which is supposed to be officers of the court, and then the deputies who work here at the jail, who are considered officers of the court, have been trapped and compelled these people to continue to struggle with their drug addiction and use drugs and participate in selling them because they're the ones who's sneaking them in here and getting them to them. I'm calling for a very thorough investigation to go on with a very thorough investigation on what's going on inside this jail because it's utterly sick. I myself suffered a heart attack and many other complications from this situation of being drugged, and they're covering up the fact that deputies are being caught red-handed involved with this stuff, but then they're asking the deputies to turn in their resignation so they don't got to put it on paper that they was fired because of that reason of being involved with getting the drugs in the jail or participating in having a relationship with inmates, which we all know if there's a staff member who's got a relationship with the inmate and then there's all type of money to be made in the jail if you get drugs in her, then 9 times out of 10, the staff member and the inmate are going to, conspire and come up with some type of way to make money, and that's what's going on, and these people have been caught, but it's been swept up under the rug. I'm calling for the people to please raise a red flag as we see in the city of Louisville. Many of our loved ones and people who don't deserve to go to jail and die have, went to jail and unfortunately got their hands on some fentanyl or whatever it may be, and they've died. This is something that continues to go on, and it's going to continue to get worse if the people don't speak up and the inmates inmates don't speak up. The situation is sick. There's no type of counseling. There's no type of therapy or anything within the jail. So people who are going through things are forced to turn to these drugs for the only means of coping while they're in here. And unfortunately, some people are overdosing and dying. So I'm asking that y'all please raise a red flag. I'm asking that y'all please call the jail. Ask them are they aware. Ask them what's going on. Ask them was anybody called. These things are supposed to be open records, but I'm guessing they're going to say it's a pending investigation, and they might say, they don't want to make a statement or anything about it right now. But I just want to be the person to raise the red flag, like I always do in situations. And y'all know that I operate with facts, but for some reason, they're constantly always trying to. Paint a picture that, I'm crazy, paint a picture that I make up things, but I'm here to let y'all know I've been, opening my mouth when it comes to, these things for quite some time now. Actually, way before the Breonna Taylor incident, I was raising red flags about Brett Henderson and nobody listened. I'm asking y'all to please listen and take notice on what I'm saying, because it could be your loved one that's arrested and detained in Bullitt County Jail and get a hold of the wrong drug, overdose and die, or could be drugged by an inmate and die. This is not fair. This is not right. This is unhumane, and it needs to be addressed immediately. I'm going to see groups to contact the FBI, your local legislators, the mayor, the governor, in Louisville and Bullitt County, and make them aware of the situation. Because as you know, there are inmates that travel back and forth from Louisville to Bullitt County, with us being neighboring counties all the time. So if Bullitt County has an issue with the drug ring, it overflows into Louisville jail. Vice versa, if Louisville got an issue with the drug ring, it overflows into Bullitt County, because they are transporting inmates back and forth on a daily basis. So I just want to raise the red flag. I want to let y'all know, me, myself, when it comes to my case, I will be opening up and speaking about my case here very soon. But right now, I'm currently in the stages of trying to get everything dismissed. It's clearly been an abusive process when it comes to my stage. I do want to interview with the news about my situation. I will not be having no conspiracies or anything like that. I don't operate off conspiracies. I operate off the back of facts. I will be pointing out on film. I will be pointing out through court documents and paper how corrupt Judge Burris and the rest of this county and the deputies in this jail, not all of them, but a large percentage of them, has been, and the abuse that they have, afflicted upon me and other inmates, and the things that's going on inside this jail is utterly sick and unacceptable. I just want to continue to be a voice. I don't want to back down from what they call, quote unquote, the machine. I don't believe the whole machine is corrupt, but I do believe a large percentage of the machine needs to be held accountable for their ways that are actually not law-abiding. These people claim to be upholders of the law, but they're constantly breaking the law, and so these people need to be held accountable for their actions. And so I just want to go live today to make y'all aware of what's going on, the things that's on my mind, and the whispers and rumors that's going around the jail. There's a lot of people who don't do drugs in this jail. I mean, there's a large percentage that do, but there's a lot of people that don't, and we're completely uncomfortable with what's going on in this jail, and the fact that inmates are getting their hands on fentanyl and other things that could easily be put in our food and drink or whatever else, and we could be, the victim or a casualty of this drug ring. And so, again, like I said, I was drugged back in December. The inmate who participated in this situation thought it was funny. It was not funny. I'm not a person who is interested in taking any form of any kind of drugs. I don't even want to take Tylenol when it comes to me having a headache. So, on that note, I just want to raise a red flag. I'm asking y'all to call on the news to have them come out and properly investigate these things. Again, I do have a large percentage of facts. I have video stamps, timestamps, and evidence proving that this situation is real and live and active out here in Bullitt County as far as the drug ring. And we really can't get that much help when it comes to the chief and the jailer and exposing things to them, because they're sweeping everything under the rug along with the judge. Judge Burris and Judge Porter out here, these people are not interested in hearing too much of anything that's going to incriminate anybody that's a part of their justice system. I work at their jail. So on that note, I'm calling for outside help. Starting with the city of Louisville, because like I said, whatever is a problem in Bullitt County Jail is going to spill over to Louisville Jail. So on that note, I'm asking, please, y'all help raise a red flag, contact the news, and let them know what's going on. My name should have great credibility on it.
This call will be terminated in 2 minutes.
I know they've completely slandered me when it comes to the public, but at the end of the day, the lawmakers, the governor, the mayor, the people behind closed doors, they know Kendrick Wilson speaks truth. When it comes to the John Manley's and officers who was involved with the Breonna Taylor case, they know Kendrick Wilson speaks truth. At the end of the day, I don't operate off the back of accusations. I operate off the back of facts. There's a difference between me, the news, and all these so-called great cops and great lawyers and all of this. They all operating off allegedly and all that. I'm going off the back of facts, and you know, at the end of the day, if they give me a chance and opportunity, I will prove these things, like I always do. I love y'all. I continue to pray for me and all the inmates, and I'll definitely continue to pray for y'all, the city of Louisville, state of Kentucky, and in particular, the county of Bullitt County, which is currently just embedded with corruption. Love y'all.
All right, y'all. Fire emoji it up and share. Love y'all. No songs today, but love y'all. Peace.
All right, people. So there you have it. Those were some words from Kendrick Wilson. And 2 days in a row, he has went live on his Facebook page, Lamar Wilson. So what do we think about this? Are we going to sit by and be like, oh, that was a sad story? Or are we going to actively make a difference? Imagine, innocent or guilty. Imagine being innocent or guilty in jail in your county, and there's rumors. No. Not rumors, but there's actual evidence of drugs being in the jail. It's one thing to be a free person, right? It's one thing to be a free person and hear about these stories on the news and hear about these bad things happening after they've happened, right? As a free person, you look on the news, you see so many people died in jail from a drug overdose, and you think, I thought jail was a place where they don't get drugs. Why would they have drugs? And then you think to yourself, oh yeah, because the correctional officers bring them in. And they like to make money on the side with the inmates. It's just something that we've been hearing about for years, right? But what if it was you? Incarcerated, innocent or guilty, and you got to worry about eating your meals and drinking your juice and drinking your water, and worry about if there is an unknown substance, a drug that could cause you serious illness. What if you had the power to stop that from happening to you before it ever happened? We all watch movies, but most of the time movies are based off of real life or a real person's thoughts, correct? It's the only thing it pretty much can be based off of, correct? Will you take that time today to make that phone call, to send that email, to get it on the record, to investigate those open records that are there, to capture that camera footage that is there before it is ultimately destroyed? You already see, you already have the warning, the pre warning that they're going to try to cover this up. Will you make the call? Will you write the email in the necessary time that it will take to possibly save a person's life? As you live, attacks will be made. Will you be a good neighbor? Will you follow God's law and His will? Or will you forever be a coward? Comments, questions, I'm taking them. Let me see in the chat. Comments, questions, I'm taking them. I do realize it's pretty late. I will wait for comments and questions. I'll go ahead and take this opportunity to actually plug something on my channel. And that's going to be, actually, you know what? Not this time. This live is too serious. I'll come back and do a part two, and we can have some plugins.